Hello and welcome back to Daily Buying Tips. I'm Dean Berman from Berman Buys. Today we're going to talk about where you should buy your first home. In short, this topic is purely individual, it really is totally up to you. But if I was buying my first home, this is what I would do. Decide if buying this house would make your lifestyle easier or simply more enjoyable. This means living near everyday activities such as work, schools, shops, public transport, etc. Would it make sense for your current situation if you took, i.e. the current rent that you're paying, let's say $500 a week, and use that money towards buying something that will cost similar to hold? At the end of the day, you will now have an asset, which is generally a good thing. Also, various state governments are currently offering first home buyer grants and stamp duty exemptions to first home buyers. Some of these grants and exemptions cover established property, whilst some of them only cover newly built property. The second option you have is whether you simply want to make some money. If money is the option, decide if you would be comfortable in purchasing in an area that you wouldn't necessarily want to live in, or may not even be in the same state, but it may actually give you better returns. Another thing to be aware of is that there are areas all around Australia for virtually any budget and virtually any investment strategy. This means you can invest for under $400,000 or well above $1 million plus. Another key point to truly understand is that before you invest, really understand what strategy you'll be using. There are over 40 investment strategies if you get really finicky, but in actuality, there are probably about 10 main ones. As an investor who is a first home buyer as well, I would probably focus on some of the 4 main strategies, such as renovating, knockdown rebuild, positive cash flow, or buy and hold. Therefore, the area you buy in will need to be conducive to whichever strategy you use. This basically means staying within budget and trying to generate the actual return that you're after. My last bit of advice would be try not to stress too much during the process. It can be fun.